they did a good job on the back end of the game. Their team, the A's, scored 2 runs, and then the back end of their bullpen is really impressive. I mean, it's pretty real when you got to face 2 guys like that, 100, 102, sinker baller, 100, 102, 4-seamer, and they throw strikes and are in the zone. I mean, that's it's not easy to hit when you have to face guys like that. But looking forward to today, and we need to take today away from them.
As a fellow pitcher, do you look at Mason Miller and just kind of look at him in awe, throwing? I think he touched 104 yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, it was just it's impressive to watch a guy that has that kind of velocity and then just just throws the ball over the plate as well. Like, usually a guy like that's overpowering like that, you don't see that command aspect where you can usually kind of work a count with a guy that's throwing 100, 101. You don't see a guy, first 2 pitches of the inning to Volpe were 2 sliders, or I think Volpe saw 3 sliders and 1 fastball, and that kind of puts the hitters on, what are we getting? That makes that 100, that 102, 103 look even harder. So I mean, hitting against a guy like that is a tough ask.
Lucky you're not in the batter's box.
No, I would have just conceded the white flag there.
Would have been fine with it. As far as your repertoire is concerned this year, I know we spoke during spring training and you talked about incorporating that cutter. Overall, how do you feel like that pitch has played for you this season?
Yeah, we started working on that this winter when I got to Florida. I think that was in January. Just throwing it down in the gas station down at Himes, with numerous guys watching and Edgertronic and everything on it. And we deployed it this year. I was comfortable working with it throughout spring, and it's kind of been one of those pitches where it gets me early ground ball outs or early contact and kind of gets them off the fastball, so it makes the fastball that much better.
How does that work? Do they come to you and say, hey, we'd like you to add a cutter, or are you constantly just tinkering, trying to find a way to get more of an edge?
I think it's kind of like a player-by-player basis on how you approach someone. I'm always pretty open to. I'll hear something out at least once, and trying to gather information on a suggestion, and then make a decision from there. And I think kind of was a no-brainer, from the staff. They're telling me that this cutter can help you a lot, and obviously they were correct.
Obviously that pitch new, but do you change your approach every year? Your mentality on the mound, does that continue to grow as you continue in this league?
Yeah, I mean, this year's a little different. Not so one-dimensional, power pitching. Today, yesterday was a little more finesse. Against the Marlins was a little more finesse. You could go look at the Toronto start. I kind of had to wait. I had to kind of rely on that fastball slider combo heavily because of the trouble I was put in. Like I said, they fouled off a lot of pitches in that start, and I had to rely on the 1-2 punch, and it was an inefficient start. So you go to yesterday, kind of a 5-pitch mix, and kept guys off balance. It's more of a finesse style of pitching instead of the power pitching that I'm used to doing. So it's ever evolving. That's baseball. Baseball's a game of adjustments, and pitching's a game of deception. So how deceptive can we be on the mound?
Well, you're wearing the reigning Cy Young Award winner's shirt right now. I know he's right next to you in the clubhouse, and I know he speaks with you quite a bit in the dugout. Just what has it been like working with him and having him to kind of bounce things off of?
Garrett's great. I wanted to wear this so you guys don't forget that he's on our team and he's pretty good still.
We have not forgotten. We saw him out throwing in the outfield today. And when he gets back, can you imagine what this looks like? Yeah,
he's going to be he's always special out there. Garrett's really good. It's really good to have as a teammate and as a friend as well. So, yeah.
Now, last year, we had some fun. Your son, adorable, but could not figure out who you were. He thought you were Austin Wells. So is that why you decided to go a different direction? Just so he knows
we left the mustache behind so Bo knows now who Daddy is. But adorable is depends on who you ask.
It depends on how the behavior is for the day, right?
It depends on the day and how he's acting. He's adorable here, but there's some days. I love the kid.
You and your wife have 3 beautiful children. You also do some great work with the Willow Grant. Tell us a little bit about the Willow Grant.
Yeah, so Willow Grant is something my wife and I have always, wanted to do. We've struggled with infertility when we first trying to have kids, and we think that anyone should have a kid if they want the opportunity. And there's a lot of people that struggle with infertility. So it was something that's been near and dear to our heart, and felt like we can help with. How proud were you of your wife competing in the pageant? Miss Greenwich USA, that's pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. I thought, biasly, I thought she should have won. I'm her husband. I think she's the most beautiful thing in the world, and it was another platform she could have used to help with, the Willow Grant and the Carlos Rodon Foundation. So it was unfortunate that, it didn't happen, but it was amazing to see the work she put in this whole year to go compete in that, for sure. Awesome. Carlos, thank you so much for the time. We are going to take a quick step aside here. When we get back, it's time for Mayor on the Move. We will travel with John Sterling at the stadium one last time as he was honored by the Yankees on Saturday.
Yankees batting practice today is presented by Audi, the official luxury vehicle of the New York Yankees. Visit your tri-state Audi dealer today.
I love it when people say that something's impossible. I see that as a challenge.
Hey, Mr. Poacher.
Yeah?
Tired already? Here, have a Red Bull.
And then?
Then run faster.
Oh.
Red Bull gives you wings.
People said I was crazy to do this. Just a surf coach who wanted to shake up the sunglass industry. I wanted something different, radical, and fun. I didn't want to blend in, so I created Blenders. Born on the beach in San Diego, now rocked with pride worldwide. We're bright, we're bold, at a price that everyone can afford. Don't blend in. Welcome to your new favorite shades.
Switch to Square and take charge of your business and your time. Switch to fast setup and even faster checkouts. Switch to making every sale, every way you want, and every way they want too. Switch to one system connecting every tool to every task, even as your business grows. Switch to taking control and taking more free time, whatever that means to you. Make the switch to Square today. Visit Square.
Welcome back inside Yankee Stadium. John Sterling was named the radio voice of the New York Yankees in 1989. And after 5,631 games, he has decided to call it a career. He'll be forever known for his one-of-a-kind home run calls and the Yankees win at the end of games. And while he's stepping away to enjoy retirement, that voice will never be forgotten. Enjoy this Mayor on the Move Sterling edition.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the voice of the New York Yankees for the past 35 years, John Sterling.
John, what was it like coming to the ballpark today, knowing that you were going to be honored for the tremendous career you put together?
Well, I think I've been very nervous all week, and I'm not a nervous person. I haven't been able to sleep. I think it all has to do with this. And I can't believe it's happening. I mean, I retired because I wanted to retire. I'm blown away by all that's going on.
How do you feel knowing that people grew up listening to you? You're their soundtrack to summer.
That's baseball, Susan.
And Susan, I thank you.
It is high.
It is far. It is sky.
Burn, baby, burn!
The Yankees win. The Yankees win.
Well, it's very nice, certainly, and I have been on the air a long time. So if you were 10 years old when I began, you're 46 years old. So the years go by, and boy, I well know it.
Of all the games you called, do you have a favorite moment?
I guess Jim Leyrit's home run to tie the middle game of the Braves.
It is gone! A 3-run home run, and the Yankees have tied the game. And the gritty Yankees have come all the way back. 6-0 down to tie the game at 6. Do you believe that?
What did it mean to you to call Yankees games on a daily basis?
Well, you have to understand, I was a Yankee fan when I was 7 years old or 8 years old, and it seems unbelievable that I could be standing here and being honored after taking the IRT as a little boy with my buddies up to the games. I never allowed myself to fantasize or dream about it. I was having a pretty good career now, and all of a sudden the Yankee job fell in my lap. And now that it's worked, I'm a very lucky human being.
It's an A-bomb from A-Rod. Robbie Cano, don't you know? Let the Gardy party begin. Absolutely swishalicious. Oh, you're on the mark, Teixeira. Burn, baby, burn. El Capitan. All rise. Here comes the judge.
You've outlasted a lot of players over the years. Did you have a favorite player as you were calling games over the years?
I loved Hideki Matsui. Such a good guy. David Cohn. I saw every game that Jeter played and Mariano pitched. Isn't that amazing?
What was your favorite call?
You're asking me questions I can't answer. I guess the pop foul that landed in Charlie Hayes' mitt.
Hayes has room. Hayes makes a catch. Yankees win. The Yankees win. The New York Yankees have won the 1996 World Series. They have surmounted every challenge. They have climbed every mountain. And the New York Yankees are world champions.
What are you going to miss most about this place and about calling Yankees games?
Well, calling the game itself, which I could still do, easy as pie. And as you know, I had the greatest partner in the world. We had a great relationship because we'd go on the air and it was seamless. We didn't talk about it. We didn't have a production meeting, any of those things. And I'm going to miss that very much. But I've worked 64 years. That's enough.
You deserve to enjoy retirement. What are you going to do in retirement?
This past fall, we got off with the Yankees didn't make the playoffs, as you know. And for 6 months, I did whatever I wanted. I'm very good at entertaining myself. I'm very good at being alone. And I have a lot of friends and family. So my hope would be I'd sleep late, take my newspapers, go to brunch, do my errands, and come back and watch every darn game that's on, which I do anyway.
Stepping up to the microphone is the voice of the New York Yankees, John Sterling.
I've been here 36 years, and in that time, person after person, group after group, have come to me with kindness, respect, and love. And the fans have been phenomenal to me over the past 36 years. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much, and God bless you all.
For myself, and I think I speak for everyone at the Yes Network and for fans, thank you. We are going to miss you, and don't be a stranger.
Thank you, I won't.